Hello! It's Susan from Sassy C Art Shop. You guys ready to do some art with me? Let's get to it. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Susan from Sassy C Art Shop, and today I am gonna be designing some cute little picnic themed stickers. Now, I do want to apologize for the quality of my voice. I know it's kind of a little scratchy. I was sick last week, so I apologize for that. Okay, so let's get into my process. And just as a reminder, all the final stickers are available in my shop. And then I also have the art print that goes with it with a really cute couple. And you can watch the video of me creating them if you look at my other video from last week. Yeah, so I decided that, it's April, it's spring, the weather's nice. So yeah, I decided to create some little stickers based on picnic foods. And I really like how all of them turned out. What I decided to do was a picnic basket, because you gotta have the picnic basket. Can anybody name what that show is from? I feel like I'm so old knowing that show. Anyway, but so, like I said, I have the picnic basket. And then I decided to do a sandwich, a bundle of grapes, a cheese block, a baguette, a wine glass and wine bottle, an apple, a basket of mixed berries, a piece of chocolate cake with strawberries, and a glass of refreshing lemonade with ice cubes in it. So as you can see, I'm just finishing off the sketch here. These were all pretty easy to draw because they're, pretty easy shapes for the most part. Some I had to adjust and, erase a little bit, but overall I didn't have too much trouble with the sketch, which pleased me very, very much. Anyway, so moving on to the line work, which is what I'm doing now. So I did use my colored Ohuhu fine liners for certain aspects, like parts of the sandwich and like the holes in the cheese and like the wine in the wine glass, and then the lemonade itself is also a color, just because I thought it added a little more fun and a little more dimension, and I didn't want like such a harsh black line for those particular details. So for my line art, I normally just do like thinner lines on the inside and then a thicker line on the outside, and I continued with that. Okay, moving on to my coloring. As always, I'm using my Ohuhu alcohol brush markers. I think these markers work really well. They blend beautifully. I'm not sponsored by Ohuhu. I just really like their product, and yeah, I use it in like probably 90% of my art. So yeah, but I mean, occasionally I try a different medium, but most of the time I use these. And I normally pick like a base color, and then I pick like 2 or 3 shades of that and add deeper shadows, and I blend it out and stuff like that. So that's my process for like everything that I color. Sometimes I change it up a little bit how I actually color, but for the most part, I definitely like blend it all out and add the deeper shadows in the same color, or I pick a color that deepens the shadows and a color that like complements the original color that I chose. And of course, I have to give them all little blushies, because little blushies are just super cute. And yeah, I think everybody needs more of that in their life. It's just super cute little blushy things with their cute little kawaii faces, and they're like little blushies because they're so cute and rosy cheeked and adorable. And I don't know, I go on rants about that, I guess. So I'm coloring the little bundle of grapes right now, and you can't see it super well with how the camera is pointing right now, but you can see it in my shop if you actually like look at the sticker. So I didn't color every grape with a face, but several of them do, and some are happy and some are like, oh, what's going on? But one I gave an expression of, he's like he's very displeased and upset because I wanted him to be a sour grape. I know I'm laughing at my own joke, but I just thought it would be funny if he's like all cross and angry and you know, has a sour expression because he's a sour grape. I don't know. I'm silly. I think it's fun. Okay, so coloring the little block of cheese, I for the holes in the cheese, I chose a slightly darker color so they would stand out a little bit more. And I love cheese so much, of every flavor. It's just like amazing. I don't know what my favorite is. I love smoked Gouda, but like there's so many good ones to choose from, and like every person should have like an entire shelf in their fridge dedicated to cheese. I certainly do, and I'm living my best life, y'all. Also, I gave the cheese little heart plushies instead of just regular plushies, just to indicate how much I love cheese. Like, honestly, if people wanted to kidnap me, they would not be like, get in the van, there's candy. They'd be like, get in the van, there's cheese. And I'd be like, well, okay then. So the little baguette that I drew, you know, because baguettes are actually French. My sister suggested, in addition to his little kawaii face, I should put a little French mustache on him. So I thought that was so silly. But then I sketched it in and I thought, that looks really cute and it's funny, and it just, you know, there's the epitome of the little French mustache and like the French baguette, and it felt perfect. So that's what I did. Again, I'm just silly, and certain things amuse me that aren't that funny, but I find it funny and I wanted to share it with you. So that's what I did. So here you can see I'm coloring the little picnic basket. I'm sorry, I have to do it every time. Still, name the show in that mood or in the comments below. I want to hear what you guys think. So for this, I layered several different colors of brown. I kind of wanted the top to look almost like glossy and shiny. And then the basket itself had more the weaved look. So I chose different shades of brown to get that effect. And then I had the little picnic blanket. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. I don't know if you guys have realized that. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, the picnic blanket peeking out, because I thought that would be really cute. And like, you know, the red and white check for a picnic blanket, that's just like the standard what you think of when you think of a picnic blanket. So I thought that would be really fun and super cute. Yeah, so moving on to the wine bottle and the wine glass, and y'all ready for some more of my silly humor? I hope so, because I decided their expressions should be slightly tipsy. Since the wine glass has less than the wine bottle, he's just like starting to get a little tipsy. He's a little confused. He's not quite sure what's going on, but he's having a decent time. He's just not entirely sure what's going on. The wine bottle, since it would have more in there, he's boozy. He's having a grand time, like absolutely amazing. He's like, I love everybody and everybody loves me, and we're gonna all be happy together. So yeah, I made them tipsy because I just thought it was funny. So, you know, maybe get your little drinking buddy a tipsy wine sticker. That's what they need in their life. Don't get them like anything practical, you know, like any practical gift. No, just a tipsy wine sticker. That's what they need. It's available in my shop. It's linked down below. Y'all know it. Okay, so moving on to the little green apple, you know, because apparently I was like, oh, we need more than just, you know, wine and cheese in this picnic. We have to have fruit, apparently. You know, get some healthy stuff in there, whatever. I don't know. Some people are into that. I'm not one of those people, but maybe. I was really happy with how the apple turned out. I used like 5 different shades of green to like shade it, and I don't know, I really like how it turned out. I think the colors turned out beautiful, and it's like so shiny, and I'm like, yes, that's exactly green apple coloring that I wanted. Okay, so now I am moving on to coloring the little cake slice, because if you're gonna bring a picnic, you gotta have dessert. Like, it's just a rule, guys. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it's the law. You have to obey it. I'm sorry. So I decided to do like this layered chocolate cake with like a ganache topping that they have kind of like poured over it, and then like the fresh strawberries on top. Honestly, this is making me hungry and it sounds delicious. I've never made ganache. I've heard it's difficult, but I have made chocolate cake that has turned out pretty good before. And then I kind of wanted to make it look like almost like a mousse, like a chocolate mousse as part of the cake. So I did like a lighter brown for that. And then for the ganache, I used my white gel pen to make it look like really shiny on top, because ganache is supposed to be like super shiny and like you can see your reflection in it and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that turned out really cute. I was quite happy with it, and I want cake now. So I want cake, and I want cheese, and I want bread. So I mean, if these stickers aren't doing that to you, I don't know, maybe I didn't draw them right, but it's certainly what's happening with me. Okay, so now I'm doing the little fruit basket, or berry basket, I should say. I like to think that they brought the basket with them, but it was empty, like when they started. Like, they explored their surroundings where they were having their little picnic and found these like blackberry bushes and like strawberries and cherries. I don't know, maybe this is like a farm or something for it just to all be growing at the same place. And there's like blueberries too. But they filled it all up, and you know, it's a nice little treat for everybody. Fresh fruit is always delicious, but it's always better if it's washed too. So I don't know about that. But the little basket expression, I don't know why I drew it like I did, but he's definitely having an existential crisis. Like, he's like, am I a fruit basket, or am I a basket that was made to carry fruit for no reason? What is my purpose in life? I don't know. He just kind of has that expression. He's having an out-of-body experience, but I guess that's okay. And as always, I always use like my white gel pen to add little highlights to all of them. I just think it adds that little bit of extra glow. So the last sticker that I'm creating is the lemonade, and I wanted the ice cubes in it too. So I was pretty happy with how those turned out. And then I did a pink straw to represent like pink lemonade too, because I thought that would be fun too. And then I have the lemon slice on the edge, just to show that like this is clearly lemonade, you know, not like, I don't know, some other yellow drink. And here I'm just peeling up the stickers, showing you guys what they look like. I really like this part. I think it's super fun to do, and it's just, yeah, then you have stickers to play with. So I'll let y'all just finish looking through it, and then I'll show you the stickers on some products. If you want to see more of the product photos or different product photos, be sure to check out my shop. It's in the link below. And be sure to, you know, follow this. Share this with someone else who also loves cheese or bread or wine, which is, you know, the vast majority of the population, I think. At least one of those things. If not, they're probably the fruit people. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy letting me talk about my little picnic stickers.
You guys are still here? Well, thanks so much for watching. To support my channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you want anything from the shop, the link's always in the description. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And next time, don't forget, you're going to get to see my highlights of my artistic journey, as well as my
Hello,
foibles, because there will be some.
Welcome or welcome
All right,
back to my
bye.
channel. I'm Susan from